Hey Mops, Markpool here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club! I know, it's been a while since we played the game, so let's go ahead and finish it. I think we're almost towards the end, I remember. Though I don't remember much of the voices again, because it's been a while! I came back from G-Fest, okay? It's been amazing. I got a new tattoo. Stitch, you guys been seeing it or someone? It's been a while, I've been busy as fuck, so... new games came up. I was busy catching up and finishing series. I'm a busy man, and I got depressed too. So like, hey, I am a mess. But anyways, hi again, Pooh Boy. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Oh yeah, because didn't I finish around the time where Sayori hanged herself? Because again, around this time, that's when I started playing. What's the game? Afterlove EP, I think it's called. Great game, by the way. Great game. I most likely the series is started coming out as I'm recording this, so. Hopefully you guys watch it. I really enjoyed that game. Beautiful done. I liked it. Well, I got back from I'm back at the literature club. Yes, Baba, you wanna come here? Hey, buddy. You my good boy. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Excuse me. I'm the only glitch around here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for keeping your promise, Pooh Boy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Excuse me? Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, I can't raise. Scoot over. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga's literature! She's swiftly defeated. Natsuki plots back into her seat. I'm sorry, Pooh Boy. Well, that should have trip. Later. I'm like, I should have gotten a drink because I'm gonna be talking a lot. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointment glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something yes? Scratching your butt. It only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches out into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading that much. I know you probably see my hand or something in the camera. My little Bubba Hughes right here with me. I love spending time with this guy. He's my favorite guy. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I looked forward to hearing what you think of it. Now that everyone's seated, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Ooh, sorry about that. I can't help but notice her intensive expressions, like if she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she just lent to me. More than that, it seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. I wasn't looking at you. But it only makes sense. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed it in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Excuse me, Yuri! What the fuck is going on with your eyes? It's like... Fuck. Oh god, like, I'm tired, but I'm not that tired now. What the fuck happened? I literally looked down, I'm like, ah! Oh, okay, I'm looking at my little boy. He's so beautiful. You're the most beautiful boy ever. Say hi to the camera. Oh. No, you don't want to say hi. You just want to look at me. You want to look at your master. He's a good boy. I wanted to reread some of it. Oh, no. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? What is going on with me? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely read it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. So that's so. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markpool? I don't know how you say that name. There's an ominous looking eye in the symbol. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, this is a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have been trade that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse when they start selecting breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that made me a bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark. Yeah. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story that turned So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pool Boy? Not particularly. No, not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot you're into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of things that challenge you to look life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyways. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. And also, what was that Venom voice coming out at you? Sissy, Venom! Get out of there! Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I've got this problem. Well, I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts. I kinda forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please don't call me, and please don't stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's poetry. It's literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it, right? Whoa! Stop glitching here! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Oh, let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I split into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It's that reading with company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and start the prologue. So I soon understand what Yuri means about reading company. It's as if I can feel her press over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she was not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! Yuri, you don't really need to apologize. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri tied me close to her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touch. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay, and everything seems to be normal. Nothing should be going on, right? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and four fingers. I do the same thing with my arm and on the right side of... I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flip it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling over even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracted me. It's as if I can feel her warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. I'm sorry. I was thinking a bit of... I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face and our eyes meet. Beautiful eyes. I don't know how I'll be able to keep this up with her. I don't know. That was the game, or that was something that happened in my audio. Something glitched here, and it happened again. So I don't know. That was the game, or that's something. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own, volunteer. We continue the first chapter in silence. So, even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking that she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came to my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to catch her heartbeat. As if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. I'm nervous. What on earth was that about? Pool boy, did something happen just now? Huh? No idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. I don't know why I'm tired. I'm so tired. Anyways, why don't we get started sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might take a while, so I just figured we might get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my book bag. Who should I write the poem first? We go with Natsuki! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. Did I? I don't even remember if I did or not. Oh! Like, the game crash? Oh, you crash! Pooh boy, if you're not gonna take this cup seriously, then go home! What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe you actually put an effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Not writer. Maybe it's not good, but yeah, put an effort into it. Well, we all start from somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first one you ever read, then let me read it then. Painful to think about it? Fine! Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can talk. But that's about it. Boo! That was sucky. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes! Exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like if I set up a rhyme at the end, but then it makes it fall flat on purpose. But then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Boo! Hey, George Bush is gonna be the next guy. Bush! Read this! Ah, okay. Hi, Boo Boy! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, let's keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to... Alright, whatever. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Pooh Boy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. We all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had my poem to Monica. So sorry. I'm just getting tired. This is my bedtime story. Good job, Pooh Boy. I was going to ooh in my head when I was reading. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolisms. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved on social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We were all just sharing our poems with each other. Oh, already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We all had plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took over the time you needed. Alright. Well, I'm so sleepy now. I need my soda or something. I need 5-hour energy. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyways, did you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound very confident for someone who claims they're not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Fuck cursive. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of fabric scrawling, playing text on my ears. The room begins to cricket, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there, swallowing my fears. I banish my pen. Brandish my pen, not banish, brandish. This part's gonna be in the shot, I feel like. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Excuse me. I am coughing. I'm Steve. What's going on with me today? Someone's talking about me. It's very. Oh wait, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Come on, can I get up? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, don't yawn, I felt that. Yawn is contagious, goddammit. Yeah, that's kind of the style I was going pretty popular. That's kind of the style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been pulling emphasis on timing between the words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the impression behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it in words, but I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets a bit too fixed on a specific poem. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just focus on what gets something done on paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, Rory's here, so why not? Yuri reads my poem and I notice her eyes lining. Exceptional! Huh? What was that? Did I say that aloud? Yuri covers her mouth but ends up covering her whole face. Ooh! He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So... Okay, Pablo? I thought I heard something like I'm coughing or something. What kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imaginary metaphors indicating you've written a lot in poems and a lot of poetry before. Well, last month or 2 months ago, I guess. Yeah. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment from you. This is actually my first time writing, really. Huh? Yuri stares blank at me and then looks at the poem again. Wow. I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if it'll break it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that our specific habits of writing that usually typical of new writers. And have been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, that they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, that they fit the two together. The end result is that both styles and expressions are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could blame for. You can be blamed for. There are so many different styles and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. By getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Don't hit that, Baba. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. And oh, now you want to join, huh? And learning by example and try new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you the valid feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri apologized to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? But this is the one I cannot read well. Ghosts under the light, the tendons of my hair illuminate breath that amber glow. Either it says taking or bathing. Taking. It will be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, building in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have a terrible handwriting. It's not terrible, it's just that I have problem reading cursive because I didn't write cursive at all. What? Yeah, I'm one of those generations like, oh, these kids can't read cursive. I know. I'm back. Sorry about that. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you for a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just didn't read the script very often. I'm actually thinking your handwriting. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Is this a relief? Yes, I drank a little bit of soda, so maybe that will wake me up. Even though it doesn't. I also like your poem, even though it's short and very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Pooh Boy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it once after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughtful feelings and experience in their work? They usually do more than a simple story or a paint of a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolized compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And as soon as they left with nothing, that's a lot of solemn putting it away. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing this, but in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Pooh Boy. Me too. Whew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced over the room. It was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. What the fuck is going on with this thing? I don't like that. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I saw it. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. I guess this is what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing about her notes. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly excited. They gingerly exchange a sheet of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What language is this? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on her desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you really completely miss a symbolism or something? It's very clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but you really didn't have to come out Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone else who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Pooh Boy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing styles. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly interesting, which I haven't yet. And Popo liked my poem too, you know. He told me he was very impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up, and I'm fucked. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That is not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pooh Boy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do so cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Pooh Boy started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that was a little... That doesn't involve you! Taking out on your own insecurity... Ooh, it's not... Stop! You really act like because you look at me, Natsuki? Me? Look who's talking! You wanna be edgy, bitch! Edgy? Sorry, this is... What the fuck is going on? Sorry that my lifestyle is so much for someone who mentally aged for someone for your mental age to compare. See? Oh, okay, so just see that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa! Be careful not to cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, Yuri. Do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yuri, that's the first time you cursed. Yeah, go on. That poor boy hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after this. Oh! Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if I noticed I was standing there, and I noticed everything. The world's breaking down. Poor boy, help me! I'm glitching into the matrix. She was trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't know, Yuri. I don't know. Stop getting close to me! Oh, hey. How you doing, beautiful? No? Want a kiss? Oh. Oh, huh? Hey, pool boy. Why don't we step out for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Well, we'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Why so quiet? I just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes. But I really I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. You okay? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Did she slap her or something? Yuri's rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms over her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Poor boy. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will get all over it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyways, the meeting's over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I am the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take this responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Pool Boy. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. But ever! What happened? Inferno! Anger! Eternity? Massacre! Explode! Oh, no. Misery! Cry! Shame! Tears! Frightening! Misfortune! Death! Uncanny? Defeat! Ooh, Doki Doki! Fair! Alone? Sable! Atone? Ooh, milk. I want milk. Protocol? Okay. Save. Let's save here, and we'll continue this in the next episode, Mops. So if you enjoyed this, do like, comment, share, subscribe. Markpool, sign out!